for a specific student in a specific class, right? So you would come to the class, you go to class work, right? And then, all right, you would hit create and then assignment. You come over here, depending on, you can change, the first thing you want to do is probably assign that to the specific student, right? So you come down the list, you click off all students, and you would come down here and you would just look through and be like, who do I want to give this assignment to? And um, let's say it's right here, first student right here. So then you would come over here. You can set how much points. You don't have to give a due date for right now. If you had a topic, let's say it's ESL, then you would go there, right? And then you would go to the title. You could title it vocabulary work. Correct? And you could give instructions here, but it's probably best, in my experience, to give instructions straight on the assignment because the students never read this instruction. They go straight to the assignment. So let's say you didn't do it before. Let's say you want to go to create. So you go to create and you can go right here to documents, right? And then it'll open up a whole new document for you to create, right? So this is a vocabulary assignment, right? And you come over here. One easy way to really keep track, go to insert and put table, right? And just go do a one by one table. So right above it, you can put name and date. So they know just to write right in that table, right? And then you can put anything you want. Like I would just keep using the tables. It really helps kids stay organized, right? So you can use any, you could put magic, right? E is what you're gonna teach, right? And you could put the practice in here. So you put, oops, sorry. So come into the box and you can stretch it out any day you want. You can make it smaller. So you want to put, so magic E, add the E to the correct words, or to the correct words, right? So you can put a list of words. You can put number one, or you can even use the bullets if you want to. Come over here, hit this. We want to put joke, um, smile, shell, right? And so there they only have to add the magic E to joke and then smile, but they don't need to add it to shell, right? Because E is not saying its own name, right? It's not saying shield, right? So that's just real quick. And then you click out of there and go to insert again and use a table. I really feel like the table, the one by one, really helps kids stay organized. When you do an underline on here, let me show you. So like you do an underline and then you just hit space. You hit space or like, so it would underline the words. Or you'd have to come in here and then hit like the hash mark to put the answers on. So you'd be like, oh, write a magic E. You see what I'm saying? And then you have to come over here, take away the underline there, write a magic E word, right? And then they can write it in there. You can do that, right? They can write it on the line. So that's up to you too. But remember, you'd have to hit the little hash mark next to the zero and just hold down shift and just do that under, and then come over here. I think to me that takes longer. So to me, I would just use a box, right? I would just use the box. It's easy. You can make the box as big as you want. You can make the words as big as you want. Come up here, make it 30, right? I really feel like that just helps them be a little more organized. You can even put a little hash mark next to, do they need it? Right? All that's just me personally, but the time you have to spend time playing with how to make worksheets on here. Now, that's one part of making it, but you also, when you're doing this, you're assuming that they can print it out. Because if you start having them answer it on here, they would kind of mess it up. They could just be like, oh, they get the worksheet, like I add an E here, I add an E here, and like, oh, do I add an E here? No, I don't. I just leave it. So you could have them do that. But depending on the grade, they're probably going to end up messing it up most likely.